Angela Yeet. I'm here with my girl Jasmine Brand.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
And he just got in from Mano Day. Mano's here.
Yeah. The original.
It was a few days ago, and you're just now.
You recovered? Are you recovered?
You know, I had a long week. I had a lot going on.
Don't it feel good when something like that is finally done, though?
Absolutely. Because
it's
all
so
of the
much
planning that it takes to put these things together and all of the headaches that you got to endure. So, but it's all worth it.
All right. Well, today's also a Wealth Wednesday, so I'm excited about this. Cheryl McKissack is going to be joining us. She is the CEO of McKissack and McKissack, and she has a book out called The Black Family Who Built America.
Ooh, I want that book, Angela.
Oh, you're going to love it. I actually read it already.
Okay.
Of course I did. But, you know, I love anything that has to do with real estate and development and all of that. So this just talks about, she's fifth generation McKissack that has this firm. So imagine being a black family that has 5 generations going on their 6th because her daughters are in the business too.
Okay.
All right. Well, when we come back, let's shine a light. Let's spread some love and some positivity. Man, I want to shine a light on somebody who's got a baby on the way.
Ooh.
But tell you who it is. It's Way Up.
It's time to shine a light on them.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
New Mano.
Yeah.
Is in the building. And today we want to shine a light on somebody who is a comedian, a writer, an actress. She's the former co-host of the podcast Keep It. She also was on the series and wrote for it. And she was the executive writer of Rap-ish.
Okay.
Which is a show that I loved. And I was so mad when that got canceled. The one Issa Rae did.
Yeah.
But Ida Osman, she is actually just had her first baby, or she's having it.
Okay.
But she posted on social media, her and, she's with Earl Sweatshirt.
Okay.
And she posted a picture of herself in the backyard, huge belly. And it looks like, she said they didn't do like a maternity shoot. So that was kind of the only shoot they had with the self-timer in the backyard.
I know that's right.
But she did say it's beautiful because it's ours. And I just think she's so funny. And so I just want to congratulate her on that.
Yay.
Yes. All right. Well, who do you want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. London, how are you? Who are you shining a light on today?
I want to shine a light on my sister, Shad. She took care of my kids for 2 years while I was incarcerated.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
And when did you get home?
And she a crybaby. I got home March 21st.
Well, welcome home.
Welcome back.
You said she's a crybaby. She's just grateful to have you back.
She a Leo. She be crying.
Leos be crying.
I told her a shout out on her birthday, so I had to call the Wiz.
How old are your kids?
I got an 8-year-old, I got a 6-year-old, and I got a 1-year-old.
Well, you know what? Shout out to their auntie, because,
Shout out to Amy.
Family is everything.
Absolutely.
When they good.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. Just in case you couldn't get through, you could leave a message and shine a light that way. Yeetie, when we come back, and let's discuss Tamar Braxton. She revealed that she almost died, and we'll give you the details that we know. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yeetie.
Talk to him.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Mano's here. New Mano. All right, let's get into this Yeetie. So Tamar Braxton revealed that she almost died, and it was a couple of days ago. She went on her Instagram stories yesterday and said that she suffered from a terrifying accident. She said, I can't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak. I almost died. Sunday, I was found in a pool of blood.
Yikes.
From my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it is. I fractured my nose, lost some teeth and mobility. The way I look at life now is totally different. As my health is on the mend, my mental journey begins. Pray for me for real. I don't even know what happened to me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her either.
But there was a lot of people in her comments, you know, offering prayers and love. That is a scary thing. She posted, "Thank you, God, for waking me up today."
Can I just say, when you share information like this, I be wanting to know more. I'm concerned now.
She don't even know.
Well, say I want to. Her fans want to know what happened, honestly. So I'm so confused.
She said, "I don't even know what happened to me." So maybe she's still trying to figure out what it is. I also think that when something like that happens, it takes you a moment to process it yourself.
Yeah.
Then you share, and maybe this is also going to help other people like that have been through it that can explain. Like maybe you fainted, maybe this happened. Well, this happened to me also.
You know what? You're right. She could have fainted.
Yeah, it could have been any.
Probably what happened.
Yeah, she could have fainted. Yep.
It could have been anything.
Yeah.
So, my prayers are with her because that's scary. So let's see when she finds out,
I'm sure she'll tell us more at some point, but I'll be wanting to know now.
Yeah, I'm sure she does too, more than anybody. All right, now, Gilbert Arenas gave some advice to Anthony Edwards. He was recently on a podcast, We Said What We Said, and he thinks that Anthony Edwards needs to pay Aisha Howard like $10 to $20 million because she is ruining his image if he wants to be the face of the NBA. Every time something happens, if he drops 50 in a game, and then she does a post, that's what the real story is. Here's what he said.
Anytime you get ready to blow up and be a part of America's face, this woman can dirty it up by filing a court case. You have one of those pregnant, where your name and image and likeness is never safe. You will literally have to pay her to stand down and go away. And that's the thing you're going to have to do. You're going to have to give this woman $10, $20 million to go away.
Man, listen, I want to say the truth is, yes, he does a lot of things. He donated some shoes to kids in Houston, back to school. People don't talk about that, but
nobody talks about that.
But do sports fans really care about? It's lost its shock value, honestly, because we keep hearing about her and him.
About her?
Yeah, I don't think people.
I also think paying her $10 to $20 million. He also has other children too.
Yeah,
and other mothers, and then that's kind of like, oh, she got that.
Yeah,
I didn't get that. Well, let me go on ahead and start doing my own thing too, and
because it's working.
Yeah, so
that's not going to work.
No.
It's a touchy situation, but I also want to say there is an actual human being involved that is innocently here and has nothing to do with all this drama. And that's something that later on in life you'll have to account for no matter what.
Yeah, you're right.
And so no child wants to hear or see later on that you were awful to his mother.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And people need to think about that. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, about last night, where we discussed what we did last night.
Okay.
I became a mom of like 12.
You
I'll
did.
tell you about it. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here. Mano's here.
Yep.
Mano, welcome back from Mano Day.
Thank you.
Just the appreciation for everyone who had a chance to come out.
Yes, beautiful event.
That's huge.
Yes.
That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
We back outside next year.
That's right.
Peaceful, good times.
Mm-hmm.
Great vibes.
Great vibes.
Any wives? Did you meet a wife there?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Well, yesterday I actually have decided, and I've been thinking about this. I wanted to get plants in my house, like to just, it's better for your breathing. Yeah. Plants are really great for getting rid of dust. They even have plants that eat bugs up, so that you don't have
like
there's like flies,
fly trap.
That family. So Plantopia, somebody, Christian from Plantopia, reached out to me, and they actually brought a whole bunch of plants over.
Okay.
They set them up outside of my house, and then I got to pick and, put different ones inside the house. That was my thing. I was trying to order plants online first, and I just didn't know what to do because you also have to think about the maintenance of it. You don't want to kill the plants.
And you've known to kill a plant or two in the past.
I've known. But sometimes it's also where you buy the plants from, because if they
she's
don't
going to blame
sell
someone else for. Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, it's the fact if you don't buy plants that are in great condition, that are healthy and taken care of, they're going to die right away. And if people don't know, some plants need a lot of light, some plants don't, because it could burn the leaves.
So you got to know the exact plant.
You got to know how much to water it. You can't over water it. You know, there's a lot of different things. It's not easy, and every plant is different.
Certain plants you don't have to water every day.
Yeah, some of them you water like every couple months.
I have plants that you only put 2 ice cubes in once a week.
Really?
Yep.
When you safe though. When you go out of town, just leave me the keys. I'll water your plants.
But you're officially now a plant mom.
I got a bunch of plants.
You're a plant mom.
I have to get nice planters, so I need help with that. But anyway, that was my yesterday. So I think I'm gonna be breathing better from now on.
Yeah.
I even put plants in my bathroom, which I've always wanted to do.
I didn't see that yet. Okay. They look really good though.
Thank you. All right, when we come back, tell us a secret. 800-292-5150. Any secret that you have, we are here to help you out. Maybe you killed somebody's plants when you were plant sitting. Maybe you got the keys to somebody's house, came and brought a woman with you, even though you're supposed to be getting married. 800-292-5150. Call us up and tell us a secret. Again, 800-292-5150. It is a no judgment zone.
Way up.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. It's secret time. I'm here with Jasmine Brand.
Yes.
And the king of secrets, Mano. Yeah. Tell us a secret so you could go viral.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness. All right. 800-292-5150. What's up, anonymous caller? Tell us your secret.
Well, I've been in a relationship for about 6 months. We don't live together, but he thinks that I have a job, but I really been stripping.
Oh, you hold on.
Well,
You
that
do,
is it. You do have a job.
You do have a job, girl.
Don't undermine being a stripper, girl.
You've been stripping.
You are a dancer.
Yeah.
Right.
How's the money?
The money is pretty good, and I like it, but I don't think he's going to be too happy. And when I tell him.
Oh, you are going to tell him.
I love this.
I'm going to tell him soon because he keeps asking, like, well, why you keep coming in at this time? Why you leave out at this time? Why you come in so drunk?
You be coming in drunk?
Of
I be
course.
trying not to get too drunk, but the men at the club be like, let's take a shot. So I was like, okay, let's go.
Does he ever frequent strip clubs? Is there a chance that he's going to accidentally see you one night before you tell him?
No. I'm 28 and he's 40.
I'm going to be honest. I think he knows.
You think he knows?
She's coming in late all the time drunk.
What do he think you doing though?
He thinks
Like,
you're
what type of nighttime job does he think you have?
Well, I told him that I work at a warehouse.
Coming in
You
at
drink after
the
work?
warehouse, drunk after the warehouse,
With glitter on your chest? Sparkly,
smelling
shiny.
like hookah and weed.
No.
He knows, sis. I hate to tell
Do
you.
you think that how do you think he's going to react when you tell him? You think he's going to be...
I really don't know, but, you know, when we first met and stuff like that, he used to tell me that he don't want girls that act like whores.
Oh,
That's
man.
yeah.
This ain't...
Listen, you gotta be with somebody that you can be your true self with. If you
right
gotta
about that.
Okay,
turn
man,
yourself down and be other than who you are, then that's not the person for you. Be who you are.
You're going to resent him. He's going to make you
But
quit
he's
your
so
job.
nice.
He's so
He's
nice.
so nice.
We like nice. We
Listen,
like
man,
nice.
304s for life,
No,
baby.
she's not at 304.
Mano
She's
is
a
pro.
dancer.
Listen, let Mano be pro 304. He's
Yeah,
giving.
She's not at 304.
I'm not saying she is, but if
Okay.
she got 304,
Have you ever got with anybody at the strip club?
No, absolutely not. I don't do that.
Okay, just
Okay.
asking. Yeah, so you're good, but you know he might not like the lying part.
But when I tell him, I know he's going to leave.
Wait till after the holidays.
What's the next holiday coming up? Halloween?
Don't worry
No, I'm
about
talking
it.
about Christmas, baby.
We ain't have to.
I'm going to
Nah,
tell him after Christmas.
if he leave you, we'll pick you up. Don't worry. We got a place for strippers over there.
Good luck.
But yeah, y'all, that's my deepest secret.
That's a good one.
All right, thanks for
love that.
calling.
And I hope he don't know my voice.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he know it.
He know my voice, but oh well.
He already knows you're a stripper, but okay, thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Hey, anonymous caller, how you feeling?
Good.
You want to tell me, Mano, and Jasmine a secret?
So back when I was in middle school, my teacher, she had like this pet Canadian lizard. So we would play with it and stuff, but I forgot to like put the top back on the lizard.
No.
And then it got out. And then she was asking everyone, she was like chewing everybody out about it. But I never said nothing. And she still don't know it was me to this day.
Did they get
Like,
the lizard
nobody
back?
knows it was me. Oh no, we never still find the lizard.
Oh,
That is so foul. That is the foulest thing I ever heard in
Oh
my
my
life.
gosh.
That is
I
horrible.
couldn't say because like she was chewing everybody. I was like, damn,
Oh, no.
if she know it was me, I already know I'm done for it.
I would have been like, you know, we have cameras that see everything, so I would rather not have to check the cameras.
And they never found the lizard either.
That's
That
crazy.
is so messed up.
No judgment, guys.
Never found the lizard, and like after that, we never got another class pet.
I bet.
All right, well, thank you for calling. All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret, 800-292-5150. This is your show, so you can always call and leave a secret for last word. And when we come back, Yeet time. And Paul Pierce says, for the guys out there, Maynard, you listening? Don't get you a 10, get you a 5 or a 6. We'll discuss. You said that's
Get you a
right?
5.
It's way
Let's
up.
get a 5.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yeet tea.
Come and get the tea.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Mano's here.
Right.
Mano. And let's get into this Yeetie. So Paul Pierce was on his Truth After Dark podcast, and he gave some advice on who men should be looking to settle down with. Here's what he said.
You men who go out there and put your elbow into making a woman make sure she's straight and you really on the grind, leave these little pretty girls alone, bro. Over there looking at, oh, she bad. Oh, she a 9, she a 10. No, I'll get you a 5 or a 6 who gonna put some elbow into it and gonna be down for you. They gonna look at you like, why he with her? Don't worry about why I'm with her, because she gonna do everything you ain't doing.
Oh.
Why does it automatically mean that if you're a 5 or a 6 that you're going to do all the things that a 10 wouldn't do?
Because you do. You will.
I don't know that that's true. There's people who are, and this is all subjective, by the way, but
right.
just because that you could still be just as bad as somebody, and somebody could be a 10 and also amazing.
I think the advice that he's giving should also, women should take that advice too. Don't get you a super fine dude, because...
How about don't pay attention to what somebody looks about and just worry
Angela,
about how
please.
great they treat you.
Angela, please.
When you're looking for your wife, Mano, what are you thinking?
I might change mines up though.
To what?
You know, I was going for 10s before.
Okay, and now you're gonna go for
20s.
Oh,
all right. Now let's move on. Monique was recently on Outlaws with T.S. Madison,
okay,
her podcast, and she is talking about Tyler Perry, and she discussed how he needs to take accountability for messing with her livelihood. Here's what she said.
Tyler Perry told a lie on me, and that lie cost me 12 years of my career. And until he fixes it, I will not stop. You publicly shamed me, so now you have to publicly fix it. Either you'll fix it in life, or you'll be dealt with in death. It's totally up to you, but I'm not going nowhere. Oprah, I'm not going anywhere.
She also name-dropped Lee Daniels, who publicly apologized to her in 2022.
Okay.
How does Tyler Perry, quote, fix it?
Apologize.
Or
publicly, like she said.
You know what I thought was most funny out of this is T.S. Madison is sitting there looking so uncomfortable because that's her boss. Tyler Perry's her boss,
right?
And Monique is just dragging this man, and she's sitting there like, I don't think I don't know how can she fix it though.
You think just a public apology is enough, or is it I got to get you some work, or
give me some work? That would be a good apology for me, right?
In addition to that, she also said that Oprah had a God complex and that she wanted the shackles off of her. Listen, she's
not letting up
forever.
Yeah.
So yes, you can watch that full interview. She also compared Tyler Perry and Harvey Weinstein.
Because of the all right. Okay.
Because of what?
Because the controversy that Tyler Perry has with the allegedly sexually assaulting okay, you said for what? I'm just telling you.
Okay. And lastly, L.A. Reid is going to be going to trial without a lawyer. His lawyers withdrew from his sexual assault case.
Wow.
And during a recent hearing, this is against, Drew Dixon's against him. They said that he be proceeding pro se. That means without an attorney after granting his lawyer's request to withdraw.
What?
According to the firm, they said he hasn't paid them since February. So he does have to appear in court if he does not secure new counsel before the September 8th trial.
So you're saying he may represent himself?
He may represent himself. I don't know how effective.
I would never do that for myself.
That has been in the past for people. That is your Yeet. When we come back, under the radar, Target. The CEO is stepping down. Numbers are down incredibly. How can they fix it? It's way up.
Check the news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
And they are. It's way up with Angela Yee. Mano's here.
No, Mano.
Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes, I am.
Let's go under the radar. The CEO of Target, Brian Cornell, is stepping down. He's been there for 11 years.
Okay.
You know, sales are down ridiculously right now. Shares fell 10% in pre-market trading yesterday, and their stock is among the worst performing companies in the S&P 500 this year.
Wow.
So this boycott is absolutely no joke after they've stepped away from DEI. I think they've done a terrible job of just explaining what programs they do have that still exist.
Yeah.
And they've kind of acted like they thought things would pass. We'll get Kai Cenat to come to the store. Yeah. You know, we'll still sponsor events like Essence Festival, but
they're not addressing it head on at all.
Yes. Now he took over as in 2014, and he is still gonna stay on as executive chairman. So as people are saying the CEO is stepping down, he's still an executive chairman. So I don't understand why they think that's like a big move. It still seems pretty conservative
for optics, probably.
Yes. So we'll see what happens with Target or Target. One thing I will say that came out of all this, a lot of small businesses have learned how to step up other streams, like direct to consumer sales.
You gotta
it's
pivot.
really important. All right, now China is developing a humanoid robot that has an artificial womb. So in other words,
oh wow, okay,
yes,
artificial womb.
In other words, this robot can carry. Well, no, it can carry the fetus for you for 9 months and also give birth.
Oh my, that's different.
So they artificially inseminate it.
They put
inseminate it.
Yes, they put the fetus in there, and then it can grow. They'll carry it. They don't have to worry about the robot drinking.
No, they can't put the fetus in there. They got to put like the seed.
I think once they, it's just kind of like IVF, but it's inside of a robot. You
Right,
take
that's what I'm
the egg
saying.
out.
So you
they
take
put
the semen and then you inseminate it.
Yeah. And then you put it back in.
It seems like it's not priced too high either.
$13,700.
That ain't bad.
Some people are talking about a violation of human ethics. They're saying, where is the mother in this picture?
Okay.
But some people are like, this is great. Now women don't have to suffer through pregnancy, and they think the price is worth it, and this is a great breakthrough.
So what's next is that you could actually have sex with a.
You can now.
Yeah,
but you can get it pregnant.
You can do that now.
Well,
that's what's coming next.
You cannot get a robot.
That's
pregnant.
what's coming. They're going if they can hold a baby. Watch what happens in another 10 years.
Yeah. Okay. Soon enough.
Watch.
All right. And then we won't need y'all because maybe we can put semen inside of a male robot. All right, well, that is you're under the radar. It's a Wealth Wednesday. Cheryl McKissack's going to be joining us. Her book is out, The Black Family Who Built America. She's got a fascinating story. 5 generations of developing over 6,000 properties, 6,000 churches. It's way up.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee,
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yeet. Way up.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
What's up?
Mano's here.
Right.
And let's get into it. So, Yeet time. Big X the Plug sat down with the New York Times Popcast, and he talked about fatherhood, but also raising his 6-year-old son who is autistic. Here's what he said.
My biggest year maybe rapping, I found out the same year that my son has autism. He went from being very verbal to just start deteriorating. Like he stopped talking. Me not being there, especially when I tell my son, you'll never not see me a day in your life. That's why I don't even like talking about it, man. That take a lot out of me because it's like I'm doing it for him.
Man, and I know we've been talking about this, Jasmine, because your daughter also
she's autistic.
Is autistic. Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate him talking about it because I feel like for some parents it's like embarrassing or you don't want to, share like something so personal. Yeah. I like that he was so vulnerable and expressed how he felt.
And we talked about this too. Autistic kids are the smartest kids in the world.
They are smart as hell. Too smart.
All right, now Fat Joe recently was on his Joe and Jada podcast, and he talked about the fact that he does love Gunna's album, but he's torn about it. Here's what he said.
I get a phone call from somebody. He says, yo, man, you got to check this album out. Ever since I assumed you a rat, I'm off you. And I get on the plane. I listen to this album. This album was so good. I was so guilty of this. I listened to this album. I say,
he knew he talking about Gunna.
I get what he's saying. I mean, his morals.
I was going to ask how you felt about
his
that.
morals. His morals is for have standing on principle. Don't tell on nobody. But then at the same time, you're trying to separate that from liking somebody's music.
Yeah,
right?
the art from the man kind
of
thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
How do you feel about that, Jasmine? Because there's certain artists that we don't maybe listen to. Like
there's certain artists I just don't care for that I won't listen to, but it's not because of their allegedly snitches, but it's just like I just don't like them as a person, so I'm cool on them.
All right, now Money Long, speaking of music, she has apologized to Life Jennings over her joke about Must Be Nice. She had posted, maturing is realizing Life Jennings is really a hating-ass ninja. Must Be Nice is crazy. Now, Life Jennings did not like that, and if you know Life Jennings, go back and listen to his Lip Service podcast, but he do not play. He don't want to be called no hater.
Yeah.
He don't want nobody saying nothing like that to him. He responded, what I do to Money Long? It's Sunday, man. Damn. And then Money Long says, so you wasn't hating? And then she put a laughing face, don't lie. And he did not like that. He said, you leave a message doubling down on your post. She did apologize, but he went and remixed Money Long's Made For Me. Here's what that sounds like.
Where have you been? Nobody knows you like I do. You strong like only time. I can't deny it. I'm never trying. You lying.
Now, what do you think?
I like what his remix.
He killed it.
But also, I feel like he should appreciate the fact that she has people talking about a song that we, that he.
But why is she referring to him as a hater though? She's saying that's what that song was. Really saying.
That's what she's saying. That's
you
what
feel
she's
like
saying.
that?
Once she said it like that, I kind of agree with her. I'm not gonna lie. But it makes us talk about the song.
He was saying it must be nice to have these things.
Okay.
I never thought that. And you know what? She was joking.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go back and interpret songs differently. So.
Or if she was joking, it's all good.
But appreciate the fact that we're talking about this song again. I like that.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Any question you have, these hating ass people right here are going to help you out. 800-292-5150.
I go. Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
You should know.
This is Ask Yee
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Jasmine Brand and the award-winning advice-giving Numeno. And today we have somebody who wants to remain anonymous on the line. What's your question today?
So back in May, I went on a couple trips to Cancun with my friends, and I slept with this girl.
What?
Oh, gosh.
Bro, all-inclusive resort, Cancun. Things happen.
That cheap liquor,
You slept
boy.
with your homeboy girl, though?
That cheap liquor. Well, what's the question?
Bro, like, how should I move forward with the friendship? Because I think he knows, and he been throwing shots, like, every time we hang out, like, subliminals. They invited me to go to Bahamas with them in 3 weeks, a God trip, but I feel like it's a trip to end me, you know?
Oh, my God.
But listen, my dog, listen.
I'm trying to off me.
Is this your friend?
He's not like me, how you and Jim is, so that's just my little homie. Like, it's not like a
That's my little homie. Did you only have sex with her one time?
This dude is crazy, man.
Yeah, one time. Oh, what's up, Jasmine?
Hey, well, how was the sex?
It was amazing, bro.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You did wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you. You did wrong because if
But
this
now
your
we gotta
friend,
back up. You
any
say that
capacity.
you say it was the liquor. You were drunk. It was all inclusive. But you remember how the sex was.
I've been wanting her. But
Yeah, see,
too, so you know,
you was a dirty boy.
Hold on, let me hear him.
Hey, she been wanting me. We like every time we see each other, you know how girls get all giddy, and like she was a little touchy that night. So I was like, hey, I might as well take my shot while I got it.
Oh my gosh! So you don't even feel bad.
No,
You're just
No, I don't feel
concerned.
bad.
You're just concerned now that they're about to off you.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, they want to off me for sure, bro. I think she told him because he kept throwing subliminal. He'd be like. He's just saying stuff like, yeah, like the still man's girl, they man's girl.
Oh yeah, he knows. Yeah.
I was like, yo, he knows.
Don't go on that trip.
You don't even like this man.
Why would you like? You could have did anything else. You had to sleep with your homeboy girl. Like that ain't cool.
He was curious.
Bro, man, no, she wanted me.
So you sleep with every girl that wants you, bro?
And do.
Hey, I mean, I'm young. I mean, hey,
I'm
what's
young.
up? Hey.
If I were you, I would stay away from that whole crew because you don't know when that karma coming back to you.
Hey, you right. So, like, just don't rock with him at all. None of them.
Yeah, you don't even like him, and they definitely don't like you.
Yeah, you definitely don't like him.
I can't believe he hasn't said anything to you, though.
Girl, like,
what kind of dude is not going to say something to their friend?
What kind of dude to sleep with his homeboy girl?
You're right.
Are you still dealing with her?
No, I'm not.
One and done.
Would you?
If she leaves him, yeah, I'll cover it.
Okay, morals. All right, well, thank you for calling. And
don't go on that trip.
Listen, don't go and get a new group of friends and be a better friend.
Hey, yo, and I can say something. Mano, when the new Lobby Boys project coming out?
Next week.
All right, new Mano.
New Mano. Yeah, him and his boy is like you and Jim Jones. No, I'm
That's what he
playing.
did. Good luck.
Thank you, Yee.
Thank you. Well, that was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you could always leave a message and ask a question that way. And when we come back, Cheryl McKissack Daniel is going to be joining us. She's the president and CEO of McKissack & McKissack. That's a design and construction company. She's 5th generation.
Beautiful.
When it comes to this company. And her book, The Black Family Who Built America, is out now.
Had a dream of living wealthy, and I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. And Cheryl McKissack Daniel is here with me. You know her as the CEO of McKissack & McKissack. Thank you for joining me today.
I'm so excited to be here with you, Angela.
I'm excited to have you. You have a book out right now, and I read this whole book, The Black Family Who Built America. You know, real estate is fascinating to me, but even from the development side, I love the way that you're able to tell this story, and it gave me like such a nice inside view on the work that you've done. So how do you feel now that the book is out?
I feel like I have finally accomplished something I've been working on for over 20 years to get this story out, because so many people just don't know who the McKissacks are. Mm-hmm. And so many people don't even think about who built the structure that they're sitting in right now,
right,
or that they go through on a regular basis. You know, even just the train stations in Manhattan, or the airports, or the schools, universities. People don't ever think about, well, who built this,
or that a black woman could be behind that.
That a black woman could be behind it.
Yeah, you are a 5th generation business, which is such a rarity. And as I'm reading this, I'm just thinking like, man, if I would have been exposed to certain things at a younger age, maybe I would have wanted to be a developer or an architect if that was something that I had known when I was a kid.
Well, that's true. And that's another thing that this book is doing, is letting other people know that this is an option as far as a career path and an industry.
Right now, I'm talking to the CEO and president of McKissack & McKissack, Cheryl McKissack Daniel. One of your first big projects in New York was the rail system for the Barclays. That wasn't initially what you were going after.
No.
Talk about that a little bit.
We fit much better being the contractor or the construction manager for the actual arena. Mm-hmm. But that portion of work had already been given away to another firm. And so we were offered to do the construction management to move the rail. Well, we didn't have one rail project under our belt at the time. But that's the nature of how, you can begin to start a whole nother division in your company if you're willing to take the risk and do the hard work to get it done. And so when they offered that piece, I said, absolutely.
I'll take it.
And so when I got those plans, I just began to reach out to my network to find out who could help me on this project. And, they called up my good friend, Jim McKenna, like as a reference, like, do you know this woman? And he was like, oh, yeah, definitely hire her. She'll get it done. So, those are the type of relationships that we need when someone's saying something really good about you when you're not even in the room, you're not even thinking about it. Those are the type sponsors we really need. And one thing led to the next, just going to every meeting that I could, especially when the client is there. Mm-hmm. And if the client put out they had a problem, then right away, I'm the one who's going to solve it.
Right. And that's the energy people need.
That's the energy people need. And people need their problem solved. You can get so comfortable sometimes in your position and who you are and what you've accomplished and your, experiences that you forget to say, I'm here. I'll do whatever you need me to do.
Right. Cheryl McKissack Daniels here right now, president and CEO of McKissack & McKissack. She has more than 30 years of experience when it comes to the construction industry. It's the oldest Black-owned construction company in the United States. We have more when we come back. It's Way Up.
Dream of living wealthy, and I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee, and right now I am talking to Cheryl McKissack Daniel. Her book, The Black Family Who Built America, is out. Now, another thing that happened in this book, this was so crazy to me, but meeting with the Saudis.
Oh.
Automatically you hear that name, Bin Laden.
Yes.
And it just evokes all kinds of emotions.
Sure.
And you gotta have to read the whole book to hear everything, but I just like these little anecdotes for us.
So I got a call from a friend who said, I have this consultant working with the Saudis. They want to build X number of soccer stadiums, and they're looking for some American companies, and they want one of those companies to be Black. I'm like, really? So I kept vetting the situation, and then I said, well, you got to tell me who it is we're meeting with. They're like, nope. Matter of fact, we need for you to fly to London and meet with him right away. I'm like, I need more information. Right. I mean, I got to get on a plane, and they wouldn't tell me. It wasn't until we were in Hampshire at the Four Seasons Hotel walking into a meeting that they told me I was meeting with Saad bin Laden.
Ooh.
I'm like, the bin Laden? Yeah, his brother. But Saad was from the original family who were the largest contractors in Saudi Arabia. Mm-hmm. Osama was from one of the concubines. Okay. So the father had 50 some odd kids. Osama was one of them. And so that gave me a little bit of ease, but they turned out to be some of the most sincere people. And I felt bad for them because Saad had gone to school in Boston. And he said, I could never go back to the U.S.
Right now, I'm talking to the CEO and president of McKissack & McKissack, Cheryl McKissack Daniel. Business is business. But are there people morally, does that matter? Like, if you're like, well, morally, I don't like this person's stance or things that they've done. And I'm not talking about that case, but I just mean in general. I'm sure, have there been times when you were torn about making decisions based off of, I don't know if that person aligns with what I stand for?
Yes. And it wasn't in Saad's case.
Right.
You do run across people who you can tell right away don't have integrity. Mm-hmm. They wanted to use, the McKissack name, but only give you 10% of the partnership. And so that's not right either.
What would you tell somebody who is just starting out? They've done the groundwork, but how do you know when to like say, okay, I can do the 10% because I'm trying to build my business? Or do you need to really walk away from certain things because you know you want more?
Early on, bite your tongue and take it, because if you don't have any revenue, you don't have a business. But then understand this takes time. But eventually you can get to the point where you can say no to people, or you can put people in their place. You can say, I'm not doing that, and here's why. If you want to work with me, here are my boundaries, here are my standards, and you got to do it my way, or we're not doing it at all. And so early on, you got to do what you have to do to generate some revenue, and I understand that.
Well, thank you so much to Cheryl McKissack Daniel for joining us, the CEO of McKissack & McKissack. You can go to CherylMcKissackDaniel.com if you want to check her out on any of these upcoming book tour dates. Again, that is the oldest Black-owned construction company in the country, 5 generations and going on, still counting. Watch that full interview on Way Up with Yeet, and when we come back, y'all have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes.
Mano's here. I know that's right. We done had a little food and Mano fell asleep.
Catch that itis.
Got that itis. Shout out to Golden Corral for the drop off today.
I know.
They didn't just drop off too. They made like omelets. And
Omelets. And then they also had the mimosas and the sangria.
We're having sangria right now. All right. Well, thank you to Cheryl McKissack Daniel for joining us. The Black Family Who Built America is out right now. Make sure you check out that full interview on Way Up with Yee. And right now, you guys have the last word.
The secret is not me. She's my ex-husband's cousin. She is out here hunching on her blood cousin and giving him herpes.
I just wanted to shine a light on my grandson, Aiden. He is a senior in high school. He has a 3.7 GPA. He is an ambassador. He's the leader of his section and band. He's been invited to the Congress of Future Medical Leaders up in Massachusetts, and we're doing a GoFundMe right now to make sure that he gets there. He's always been well-behaved. I've never had any problems out of him. Growing up without his mom and dad, he's just been so good. I am so proud of him, and I just want to shine a light on him.
You tapped in and Way Up with Angela Yee.